Eighth graders, Mr.Berardo again. You know you missed me. If you're in 8-8, don't do the 7th grade assignment. For some reason, I put the stuff for 7th graders on there, but you're gonna get 2 assignments. Just don't do the Civil War assignment. Just do the World War II assignment. You don't need to do the 7th grade Civil War assignment on emancipation. Do not do that one. You don't have to do that. Don't do that one. I'll keep saying that to you because I'm going to get kids to go, wait a minute, I didn't know, you told me. Do not do the 7th grade assignment on the Civil War if you are in 8-8. Please do not. I don't want to hear any complaining. No, and you can't do it for extra credit either because I know it's another thing you're going to ask me. So we're getting into the United States and Japan more or less in the Pacific Fleet, Pacific Theater, and how things are happening. The United States is just really just, for lack of a term, we're bombing the heck out of Japan. We pretty much know by the summer of 1945 that the Japanese are not going to beat us. We've taken a lot of their aircraft out in the Battle of Midway. We've really destroyed their naval power. We're starting to come in and just really island hopping. We're starving them out, and they're just really not doing that much in the ways of really mounting any significant attacks, counterattacks to our attacks. We know the way things are going. We've invaded Iwo Jima and Okinawa. We're starting to get closer and closer to Japan. We realize that if we have to invade Japan, the actual island itself, that it's going to cost somewhere in estimates, people are saying, historians really cannot come to an agreement, but somewhere around 1 million lives it's going to cost, whether it's American lives or Japanese civilians or some combination of the two. We've done a lot. I've given you a video to watch on the fire bombings in Tokyo, where most of the buildings were made of wood. We dropped incendiary bombs that start fires, and we kill roughly 100,000 people overnight, and we do a lot of damage to them. But the Japanese still aren't surrendering. So we realize that a whole bunch of people are going to be displaced. They're going to be homeless or dead. So we really are trying to find a new way to stop this war as quickly as possible. And this is the top secret weapon we have been working on. This is an atomic bomb. This is Little Boy. Little Boy was dropped on Hiroshima. So this is an atomic weapon. It's going to do a significant amount of damage in a millisecond. And it's going to be something that the United States is going to be the only country to really use. For a few days, because we've done testing on it, so we've seen what happens with the atomic bomb. We did testing in the Nevada desert, and we've really, for the most part, done our due diligence to see what this will do to different people. You know, we're doing testing on it, and we're seeing what's happening. So we know that this is going to be a devastating bomb. A few days before we're flying over Hiroshima, we're dropping leaflets and pamphlets in there in Japanese saying, get out of the city. We have this thing that's going to really destroy the city. It's no joke. This is what's going to happen. Some people heed the warning, some people do not. And on April 6th of 1945, fairly early, I think it was 8:15 in the morning, we dropped a bomb on Hiroshima.
It said August, not April.
Did I say April?
Yes.
Sorry, on August. I'm just thinking April, I don't know. We drop a bomb fairly early in the morning of August 6, 1945. This is not the specific mushroom cloud, but I just wanted to give you an idea what the mushroom cloud looks like when you drop the bomb. Pretty much everything explodes up here, and it pretty much sucks up everything, and it falls down. Radiation, trees, people, all sorts of bad, horrible stuff. It gets to be, about 10,000 degrees in a millisecond. This is what Hiroshima looked like. You can kind of make out buildings. You can kind of make out different things before. This is before the bomb drops. There's nothing there after the bomb drops. There's just nothing there. I've given you a couple videos that I want you to watch with regards to that. You can see the total destruction. This building is actually still there. It's part of a peace memorial for Hiroshima. It's one of the old. It's in a peace park, and they have different things that they do there every year with regards to talking about atomic weapons and stuff that we see. Oh, why does it say 10 million? Did I fix that? It's about 10 million degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know why I said Kelvin.
That's really, really hot.
It's still hot. You know, it's about 10,000 degrees in a millisecond. This is not accurate, and I don't know why it didn't change. No, it didn't change. Within a mile of the drop zone, pretty much everything is vaporized. It's just gone. You don't see too much there. The flash of the light was so bright that it cast permanent shadows. It's kind of like taking a picture, and you can go search the devastation of what it really did. But this was obvious. There's a person. You can see the shadow right, the outline of a person that was sitting there when it happened. The ladder that was going up the building. You could see people that were sitting on steps that when it blocked it, they blocked the light. So the light just kind of, the shadow that they were casting burnt into everything else. It's really, it's immense. I don't know what to say. It's one of the most horrific things we've ever done. But the idea behind it was going to save as many people as we possibly could. When we drop it on Hiroshima, we kill about 80,000 people. We ask Japan to surrender. They don't. We drop another bomb on another military target in Nagasaki on August 9th, 1945. And right after that, Japan basically asks for a ceasefire, and it becomes a mess. And we offer them many different ways out before we drop the bombs. We basically said you could surrender with dignity, and it was this whole samurai code where you just don't surrender. And it really took horrific things to happen with us dropping atomic bombs for Japan to finally say, all right, this is it, we don't want to do this anymore. Radiation sickness was just, we learned a lot from dropping the bomb. We could talk about that more in the next day or so, but I just want to let you guys fester with this, I guess. But we do learn more about what's happening. We do learn about radiation sickness. We do learn about what it does, what an EMP is, and electromagnetic pulse. It basically destroys all electricity in that area. Anything that was on that was electric is never able to be used again. So there is a lot of stuff that we learned from this. We've also found out genetic mutations that happen because of us dropping these bombs. Horrific, yes. Not as bad as it could have been if we actually invaded Japan. When you're talking about millions of people as compared to a couple 100,000 after the firebombing of Tokyo and after everything else. I don't want to say it's more humane, but it was a better alternative, which was the best alternative. So watch the videos that I gave you. Remember, 8-8, do not do the Civil War stuff. Answer with complete sentences. You saw my video that I showed you, and I will talk to you guys on Wednesday. Bye.